Hello, ladies and gentlemen from Lake Greeson. We're here on a guys retreat for MBSF, and we stayed in I guess you would say probably 11 or 12 seater cabin. And we're on the Narrows Dam side of the lake. Hence the name of this grill down here. You see it through the trees. But anyway, we're outside of Murfreesboro. Come down a bunch of hills and stuff to get down to here, and from what I've heard, because I've never really been to this lake, this is the prettier side of the lake. You can go to the Daisy side outside of Kirby, but they say this is where it's at, on this side of the dam. We all stood out here, played disc golf and threw the frisbee back and forth. Had a pretty good campfire going around, had people playing guitar, and for the most part, I mean, the sleeping arrangements were great, and bathroom and stuff was great. Some of the things on the bathtub specifically reminded me of the 90s and the 80s, but it still worked out. Had some outdoorsy wallpaper. I think we had duck hunting in one room, we had deer hunting in another, and it's pretty cool. But yep, this is it. All right, ladies and germs, I didn't want to go to a place that was, well, it's Lake Greeson, but the place we stayed at was Narrows Dam. And I never want to go to a place and not see the dam if it's named after one. So this is Narrows Dam. This is where Lake Greeson empties into the Little Missouri River. And we got some information here about fishing. It says, Narrows year-round catch and release area trout fishing regulations. You got your rainbow trout and your brown trout. It says all trout caught must be released immediately. Only artificial lures with single barbless hooks points may be used. Bait used prohibited in the catch and release area. Bait includes scented, example powder bait, and natural worm, corn, etc. baits. No more than one fishing rod may be used. Attend at all times. See Arkansas trout fishing guidelines for details, yada, yada, yada. And of course, fishing license and trout permit required. So we got an old bridge right here. I'd say it probably came from the 30s or the 40s. Let's see if there's a cornerstone. I don't see one, but it's pretty down here. And of course, you've got that old WPA Georgian style looking building, just kind of like the Rimmel Dam outside of Malvern, where Lake Catherine empties into the Ouachita River. But don't have anything coming out of the spillway. Got some water coming through down there. Well, it seems like for the most part the water is rolling, but it's peaceful. It is peaceful. So we just ended our guys retreat for MBSF this weekend, or on Saturday morning, and I'm about to head down to Texarkana to the Baptist bookstore and pick up a package. It beats having to pay shipping in my mind, but I do have to pay for the fuel going down there. And so this is where the Little Missouri flows down, and it's real pretty. To my knowledge, I've never really seen the Little Missouri or been on it, but it looks like a pretty river.